Hi Leimomi, so I started your reading and I realized that it cut off halfway, so I'm gonna move from the beginning. Okay, so for your finances, I see moving on, which this kind of relates to what I was talking about in the career reading. Again, obstacles and challenges. Prosperity begins and fulfillment of wishes. So now the first thing that I get off the bat is, remember what we talked about in prior reading, that you would have to make some changes. Moving on, you would have to go forward and really decide what you want. I feel like obstacles and challenges is more related for the internal with you. I feel like you probably have more self-doubt, or you feel like maybe you don't know where your best skill set lie. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting, that you probably have a lot of skill sets that you've accumulated over time, but you're not really sure how to apply them to something new. So this is more, I feel like it's like a mental thing with you, like a mental block. I'm also getting prosperity and new beginnings, but that's after you overcome the challenges. Oh, prosperity and wish fulfillment, I'm sorry. But that's after you overcome, those mental blockages and challenges. For the tarot, I got the Chariot reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So what I'm getting from here is, once again, the slow movement of deciding where your financial best interest is. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like a fear of losing that security, or a fear of just not making enough. There's an underlying sense of, sorry, I talk a lot with my hands too. There's an underlying sense of like greed in a way. Not that you're greedy, but I'm saying it's protecting, it's protective. It's saying, if I leave here, I won't be as financially stable as I was in this other part. And that's where I'm getting the Fool reversed. The Fool reversed is all about, being afraid to make those changes, or making those changes with caution. Also, I'm getting that if you want to make an investment, please be cautious on it. Any investments made and the Fool is reversed, it's saying take a second look. This is about investments. It's not really your career. It's more about investments. But it's saying take a second look, have someone reevaluate it. If this is a big financial thing, you're gonna really need a second hand on there, or just having somebody look at it, because there could be some foul play. I'm not saying there is, but it just might not be what you're looking for or in your best interest. And that's where the Page of Pentacles comes in. Page of Pentacles is about new financial opportunities and looking forward to see where these opportunities lie. And honestly, this is you right now. I feel like, oh, by the way, the Death card popped up again. But this is you. You're looking towards the future to see where your best financial, career opportunities, even love opportunities lie. And you're looking to find that stability. But I feel like part of the reason that you can't get to where you're going is the mental again. The mental. This card is gonna, I feel like if I do another reading for you, this card's gonna come up again. But it's overcoming those. It's overcoming those mental obstacles. It's overcoming those mental roadblocks that are really stopping you from, putting your best foot forward. I don't know what state you're located in, but I feel like this is gonna happen more for you towards January or March. There's gonna be a very significant time span for you in those days. That you're gonna spend a lot of time reevaluating within the next couple months. You're gonna spend a lot of time reevaluating yourself within the next couple of months, and just really learning your own skill sets. I feel like you've accumulated some skill sets, but you don't know how you can apply them, or you're not aware that you accumulated them. Like, you might say, hey, I'm gonna excel, but you only used it once or twice, and then you put it to the back of your mind. But I feel like there's different skill sets that you've accumulated that you're not paying attention to that could benefit you in the future. Now, the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about celebration, but also about sorry, I like spaced out. The Three of Cups is about celebration, but it's also about reconciliation. So I'm not sure if this is asking you to reconciliation. And then the Empress bringing something new, reconciliation. I feel like you're gonna go back to the drawing board. Something that you wanted to do, you're gonna come back to it. Something in a financial sense, and it's gonna birth something new. But I don't know if it's started a business. I don't know if it's, you know, doing something outside of your regular job that you thought of doing that you didn't get the chance to. That's what it feels like to me. And again, the Page of Pentacles is looking out, and this is the following that comes with it. So it's looking out to see what else you can do financially. How can you be at the level of financial stability that you're looking for? But with that comes death. You know, what's following is death. So in a financial sense, death says that you got to make some changes. And again, she's been haunting you. And changes in how you view your financial income. Ace of Cups, right, is the pregnancy, the new idea, but reversed is reviewing how you see that financial income, how it's coming in. Look at this. I feel like if you don't decide for you, it's going to be decided for you, because we have the Tower and we have the Three of Wands reversed. So you're either going to decide for yourself, or it's going to be decided for you. You will be pushed to decide how you're going to make this happen, especially in a financial sense, because career and finances go hand in hand. That's what I'm feeling like is happening here. And I'm thinking this can come as like a job loss, or a sudden, you're just gonna up and quit one day. So I would just be very careful about your finances coming forward, especially with the Three of Wands clarifying this, that you, honestly, I would start reevaluating your skill sets now, so that you can give yourself a time limit. So you could give yourself a time limit, so when it is time for you to do that, you know, you will get to that place. And like I said, be very cautious on any investments you're trying to make at this point.